Well, right now, investigators are still at the scene where a federal strike team shot and killed a suspect tonight in Salt Lake City. And we're learning some new information tonight about why federal officers were chasing that man in the first place.
That's right. The shooting happened near 900 South and Main Street in Salt Lake City, but this did not involve Salt Lake City police. Jeremy Harris has the very latest from the scene tonight.
The officer-involved Critical Incident Task Force is still here at the scene tonight, and while we don't know the suspect's identity, we do know from federal authorities that he's a white adult male who was wanted for a parole violation. The officers say they moved in to arrest him this afternoon when things turned deadly.
This is wrong!
It didn't take more than an hour for protesters to arrive at the scene. Behind the crime tape is where U.S. Marshals say their violent fugitive apprehension strike team shot and killed a suspect who was running from them.
Officers confronted him. He ran on foot, produced the firearm.
All cops are saying for now is that the suspect brandished a gun.
To say chaos almost doesn't cut it.
But Will Marcois says he witnessed the suspect fire at officers before being shot.
He ran, turned back towards the police, and fired off the shots.
As investigators processed the scene, the crowd remained vocal.
The only people you're trying to protect at this point
Are the ones behind you in these uniforms.
When we changed these laws on Capitol Hill, you remember that this is why.
But peaceful and anxious for answers about who was involved and exactly what happened. The VFAS team has federal agents as well as local officers. This is the third time in the last year that they've been involved in a deadly shooting. Tonight here at the scene, there were protesters from Black Lives Matter as well as other police reform protesters. I also saw members of Utah Citizens Alarm, which is a militia group that has been at several recent protests. There was some arguing back and forth, but for the most part, everything stayed peaceful. Reporting in Salt Lake City, Jeremy Harris, 2 News.